With the holiday shopping season in full swing, ever wonder if you could swing buying all the presents in the 12 days of Christmas? So according to the Christmas Price Index, you'd have to shell out $50,000 for all of it. So worth it? Let's ask our holiday panel. Comedian Allie Breen, Fox News contributor Scott Martin. So Allie, this is begging to hear from you. Why would you want to buy all the 12 days of Christmas as a present?
You would not. You would have to be a psycho to buy all 12 days of Christmas. I mean, once you get to 8 days of milk in, it just gets weird. It's so strange. And if you did buy them, I mean, if you lived in New York, the police would knock your door down because the first half are exotic animals. They claim they have rabies and take them from you. So not worth it.
It just gets weird. So Scott, let's say you do need to get those presents. What's your philosophy on buying gifts? You put it on a credit card? Do you sell stock to get the gifts? Do you save up the entire year? How do you do it?
Yeah, I mean, this year, I think you sell the stock, Edward, but I mean, most years, maybe just don't buy the gifts or buy the gifts and then ask them to give them back after they've used them and then return them, maybe to get the money back. Look, with inflation, everything that's happened over the last couple of years, Edward, I mean, there's a real pressing need to save up for a lot of the gifts that you're going to buy for folks. And a lot of stuff, just no matter what it is these days, is not cheap. So maybe they should update the 12 days of Christmas to things that are more normal, as Allie was saying, and maybe stuff that's actually more accepting. But more so, maybe just don't buy as many gifts this time around because prices, other than, say, some of the Black Friday sales that you're going to see tomorrow, are pretty high still.
Yeah, but Allie, I do want to ask you this. So all 12 to one person, or do you spread out the 12 gifts to 12 different people?
That's so much. You have to spread them out, and no one's going to appreciate it. 12 hours drumming, that's an absolute nightmare. Who's going to accept that?
Yeah, exactly. So paying it forward before 2024 is up, 4 in 10 Americans doing more good deeds, hoping to make up for the rest of the year. Scott, is it better late than never? Get it all crammed in?
I think it's too late. I mean, most of the Americans I've seen who maybe they're referring to have been behaving badly all year and for the last couple of years. So they've got a lot to make up, and there's only somewhat 31 plus days left in the year. So, hey, they've got a lot of work to do. There's only 24 hours in a day, Edward. I think you got to wait till next year and see if they can make up for it by being nice all year round and just not around the holidays, too.
So, Allie, is that your philosophy? You cram it in all at the end of the year, or do you think about this throughout the year?
I think you think about it throughout the year, but you don't get around to cram it in until the end of the year. And I think this year is a big one in particular because Santa's naughty list is probably fake, but Trump's naughty list is going to be pretty real. So people are going to have some cleaning up to do, getting ready for this next administration.
Yeah, that's probably true. So how often are you thinking about someplace you'd rather be? Now, for the average American, it's about 40 minutes per day. So, Allie, seem right about to you?
Yeah, I mean, probably most of us think that about 40% of the day. I think P. Diddy's thinking about it 24/7 at the moment. But yeah, I think probably more than 40%. If you're at work, you're thinking at least 2 hours. You're looking at travel blogs and people's amazing Instagram posts, and it's impossible to not think about traveling to a beach or somewhere better.
Yeah, I have that travel destination up here on my phone as we sit here. So, Scott, what about you? About right, 40 minutes per day?
40 minutes an hour, maybe, Edward, except for this time of my day. I mean, gosh, I tell you, there's so many neat places I want to be. But also, it's the problem of getting there. It's the problem of kind of blending in. It's usually not stuff in America either, so you don't know exactly how it's going to be. Is the grass greener? Is the weather warmer? Is the sun sunnier? Probably going to stay where I am and just think about what it could be and what I've missed.
So, Allie, you got 15 seconds. What are you looking forward to between this time now and Christmas?
Well, I would say family, but I'm going to see them for Thanksgiving, so I'll probably not be looking forward to that so much by Christmas. So I'm just going to go with gifts, probably. Just gifts are going to be the thing.
A full dose. So we got 15 seconds, Scott, to you. Anything you're looking forward to between now, Thanksgiving, and Christmas?
This sounds a little bit, I guess, nebulous maybe a little bit and so forth, but it's like I'm looking forward to the travel stuff going on, not only for mine and hopefully going well, but also some of the travel issues that folks are going to have just because we're so extended about going places and doing things. We probably just need to relax and chill. So take advantage of that by
Allie,
just
Scott,
hanging out at home.
Thanks for joining us. End of the show is coming, whether they like it or not.